Hello and welcome. Adita Lang here, and in today's strength class, well, we're working on upper body. Nice and strong. What do you think? I think this will be fun. You will need a light set and a medium to heavy set of weights, also a mat. A nice cleared out area, nothing to get into your way. Water close by, take breaks when you need to, and work at a pace that's comfortable to you. But first things first, let's warm up. Simply bending the knees and toe tapping. Now at the same time, think posture. Shoulders are back and down, chest is up. Rib cage is pulled inward ever so slightly to truly engage the abdominals. Now reach the arm forward. Inhale and exhale as you move. And reach the arm across the chest. Now taking the arms and simply creating a big circle around. Thumbs are up. Chest is tall, shoulders are back and down. Inhale and exhale. Now the same circle, move up and back and around. Full inhale, full exhale. One more time. And lower down, both arms forward, squeeze the shoulder blades back in together and release. And squeeze together and release. Noticing that the shoulders are the only thing moving forward and back. The elbows stay stationary and the hands just go along for the ride. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, one more, and 1. Both feet coming in, hip distance. Step your left heel forward and hinge, bending the right knee. Now roll up through the right foot and hinge and up. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Hold here. And release the other side. Same thing. Taking the foot forward, heel on the ground, toes up. Bending the left leg and hinge. And lift up and down. This time reach the arms up. Reach the arms up. One more. And hold. Now center, arms in and out, in and out. Feeling the shoulder blades connect. And 3, 2, and 1. Now shoulders up, back and around. Up, back and around. One more time. And shoulders down. So both arms forward. One last time, squeezing the shoulder blades and retracting and release. Retract and release. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job. Now let's start out with our lighter weights. I'll turn sideways. You don't need to. I just want you to be able to see me. Feet are hip distance apart. Knees are soft. Tailbone aims back. And you hinge. So now elbows up by the side. So this is going to be your back row. And then we do a tricep extension. So start here. Shoulders are retracted. Squeeze the elbows. Kick back and down. Up, kick back and down. Pulling in from your core as you're moving. So as the exercise feels more challenging, that's when you use your core the most. Pull in. Inhale and exhale. You have 5 and 4. Tailbone aims back, chest is up. And 3. Here's 2. One more. And sit up. I'll stay this way, makes life easy for you to see. Shoulder extension, forward and back. Forward and back. So again, as the weight feels heavier, that's when you contract from your core the most. Chest is tall, shoulders are back and down. Inhale and exhale. 3, 2, and 1. Now, hinge forward one more round. Retract the shoulder blades, elbows up, kick back, and down. Keeping the shoulder blades retracted, pulling in from the core, and using your breath as you move. Full inhale, full exhale. 4 more. Here's 3. And 2. 1 more. And lift the body back up, elbows into the side, push forward, shoulders stay back and down, pulling in through the core. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Let's go for our mat to the floor, keeping the weights all close by. This is also a great time to grab some water and then join me on the ground. Starting off with both legs straight out, about hip distance apart, and hinge forward from the hip. Deep breath, and exhale. Toes come to you. Now cross the left foot on top, deep breath, and exhale and hinge. This time, grabbing or lifting the left knee with the right arm and turn to the left. And now back to the front, release the leg, the other side, cross forward and hinge forward first. Now take hold of the right knee with the left arm and twist. And release. So sitting any way you want, feet can be out, they can be crossed. The only key that I have, or request, that's a better word, the better request that I have is that you keep your neutral spine. So without sitting back, always sitting up nice and tall, and then we'll brace in from the center too. Arms are out, chest is up nice and tall. Now, elbows will stay in one spot. I want you to focus on your biceps. Curl and release. Now, as you're curling, glance at your elbows. The goal is the elbow stays in one spot. So the only thing moving is the lower portion of your arm. Now, at the same time, I want you to pretend the weight's heavier than it actually is and feel the muscle contract. Inhale and exhale. You have 4, 3, 2. Now hold here, lifting up shoulder height and back down. Up and down. Even though you're extending your arms up, think shoulders, hold the shoulders down the entire time. Inhale and exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, allow the weights to rest for a second. Take both arms up. No weight in hand. Think about your elbows sitting on a shelf and rotate down and rotate back up. And rotate down and rotate up. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Without allowing the elbows to go down and up. Again, the elbow stays in one spot and you are simply rotating from within the shoulder. Last 4 and 3. Here's 2 and 1. Weights in hands, starting out with bicep curls first. So sitting nice and tall, shoulders back and down, and curl. Inhale and exhale, focusing on holding the elbow in one spot and feeling the bicep as you curl, feeling the muscle contract. And as the weight gets heavier, this is when we contract more from our center, from our core. Inhale and exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold here. Now up shoulder height and down. Up and down. Now see, you will notice that I look at what I'm lifting and pushing, right? And I'm doing that because I want to make sure that my form and technique is solid. It's the same thing that I'm telling you to do. So I want you to always look and make sure you're holding your shoulders down and back. Your chest is up. You're contracting from your core as you press the weights up. 3 more. 2 and 1. Lower the weights. We'll keep those out in front. Arms back up on the shelf, rotate down and rotate up. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Using your breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake the arms out. Okay, bring yourself around, starting off with push-ups, my favorite, truly it is. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to combine a push-up with a plank, and we will hold the plank for 5 seconds. I'll count you through that. Are you ready? You're on your knees, feet are up. It'll be easier to go into the plank that way. Pull in from your rib cage so that your abdominals are engaged. Now your chest lands in between your hands, and as you bend down, notice how your elbow's right over your wrist. Push up on one toe, on the other toe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down. 1 push up. Up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees down. 1 push up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 1 push up. We've got 2 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 1 push up. 5, 4, 3, 2. One more time. 5, 4, 3, 2, and come down to child's pose. Ah. Deep breath here, and exhale. Now, moving your body into all fours position. This time, take your heavier weight on either side, and we will start with a back row. You don't have a lot of range of motion here, which is okay. This time, let's really focus on the shoulder blades. So, retracting your shoulder blade and feeling the shoulder blade of the left arm move towards the right. The 2 knees and the 1 hand that's on the floor, they all have the same amount of weight. Your body is very centered. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. The other side. Center your body weight and up, holding and moving the shoulder blade towards the left shoulder blade. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back. This time, straight push-ups. 10 of them. Are you game? I think so. Now brace in from your center. That means pull in from your core. Rib cage is in, abdominals are in, and lowering down and up. Inhale and exhale. Your entire body weight feels like it's in your hands, so that your tailbone is moving along, and there's a straight line from the tip of your head towards your knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sitting up this time. Take both hands behind the back, stretch back. And release. Coming down to all fours. Weight in hand, think of the shoulder blade, moving the left shoulder blade to the right one. And elbow stays very tight and close to the body. All 3 points that are on the floor have the same amount of weight. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The other side. Up. Inhale and exhale. Five more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yeah. Coming down, let's take our light weights so we have those close by too. And bring yourself onto your back. Knees into the chest. 1 foot to the floor, 1 leg up. Think of this as like an intermission. Tailbone into the ground, heel to the sky, and then pull the leg towards you ever so slightly. release, and again, and release. The other side up, heel to the sky, tailbone down. Inhale and exhale. And release. So starting out, I'm going to scoot over so I have a little bit more room on my side. Taking the light weights, knuckles to the sky so your wrist is very straight. Small bend in the elbow, and now that doesn't change. And open out like a big bear hug and come back up. So think about your shoulder blades, they're into the mat. Full inhale and full exhale. So the motion is coming from the upper arm moving from your shoulder. The lower arm is staying very stationary. The bend in the elbow doesn't change. Inhale one way, exhale the other. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the weight down. Take your heavier weight. So that was a chest fly, and this is a chest press. So now the palms are facing out, knuckles to the sky, press up and down. Inhale one way, exhale the other. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lowering the weight. Hands go right behind the head. Those two got intertwined there. Hands go behind the head. Allow your head to hover off the ground, about an inch off the ground, so that you can feel the weight of your head in your hands. Now take your focus to your rib cage. Your ribs are a little open, so squeeze and close them and then open. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Using your breath as you move. 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Starting out with the light weights again, into your chest fly, knuckles to the sky, small bend in the elbows, and out nice and wide. Inhale and exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now set those weights down. Take the bigger weights. Turning the palms away from you and the knuckles to the sky, and press up from there. Keeping the shoulder blades against the mat the entire time. Inhale one way, exhale the other. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lowering the weights down. Hands behind the head. And allow your head to hover off the ground. All the focus goes right into the rib cage, and squeeze and contract and release. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Hugging both knees into the chest. And crossing one foot on the knee as a figure 4. Reaching inside the left knee, or the right knee, and pulling in towards you. Deep breath. Exhale. And let the leg go. Switch sides. Cross the right over, reach into the left leg and pull towards you. Feeling the stretch in the hip. Deep breath. Exhale. And release both legs, taking the lighter weights. Hands come up, same thing with the knuckles. They go straight up so the wrist is nice and straight. Now bending the elbow so the elbow stays pointing to the sky and then extend up, feeling the work in the tricep. So just like we were focusing on the biceps earlier and feeling the muscle contract, I want you to do the same with the tricep. The elbow stays in one spot. The only thing that moves is the lower arm. And feel the tricep contract as you extend the arms up. Four. And 3. 2. And 1. Arms come back down. Taking the arms out to the side for this one. Both feet come up. Knees are soft, and slowly allow the knees to fall to one side. Now I'm holding my left shoulder onto the floor. So the minute I can no longer hold my left shoulder down, that's where I stop, pull in from my core, and move my leg to the other side. So now the right shoulder stays into the floor and up. So you'll notice my feet don't go all the way down, and that's okay, because the idea here is to create a range of motion that truly isolates the abdominals as we go from side to side. Four more. And 3. Here's 2. And 1. And just hug those knees into the chest. Taking your lighter weights again. Arms come up, knuckles to the sky, and bend the elbows, bringing the weight right by the ears and then straight up. Holding the elbow in place and only moving from your lower arm. Inhale one way, exhale the other. And as you extend, you feel the tricep contract and release. Four. 3. 2. And 1. Weights go down, hands to the side, knees come up, and slowly allow the knees to go to one side, keeping the opposite shoulder completely against the mat, and then up from there. So as you move your knees, that is when you are contracting from your core the most. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Four more on each side. This is 3. And 2. 1 more to both sides. And back to center. Knees come in, and slowly allow your knees to go to one side, pulling yourself up. We can move the weights out to the sides. Yeah, they're away from us now. So sitting up nice and tall, once again, sitting any way you want to, whatever feels comfortable. Take the arms up and focus on just the shoulders. Shoulders come up to your ears, they go back and down, and you feel the shoulder blades move around. Up to your ears, back and down. Up to the ears, back and down. Inhale one way, exhale the other. You have 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cross one arm in front of the chest and hold here. And now still focus on the left arm. Arm comes up and back, and reach for the elbow and press back and hold. And release. The other arm comes across the chest and hold. And the arm comes up and back. Press back and hold. And release. Hands behind the head, deep breath. Exhale, chin to chest. Now this time, use your hands for resistance. So as you come up, I want you to resist with your hands, lifting your head up. And then allow the chin to come down to chest. And resist as you come up, chin to chest. Resist one more time, chin to chest. And resist, holding here, turning the upper body to the left, pulling the left elbow back, yet keeping the hips towards me. And now rotate to the center and the other side. Right elbow goes back for this one. And rotate right back to the center, left side one more time. And center and right. And back to the front. Release the arms. Taking the right arm down, left arm comes up and over. So as I'm stretching my left arm up, push your left hip into the floor all at the same time. So you get the lengthening going from the fingertips all the way down. Inhale and exhale. And deep breath. Exhale. One more. Hold here. And release the other side. Up and over. Pushing the right hip down. And center. And reach. Pull down. Reach up. Hold. And lower the arms. Shoulders come up, back, and around. One more time. Extending the left leg out, and the right knee's just bent by its side. Toes come to you, deep breath, and exhale and hinge from your hips, lifting the chest up, pushing the tailbone back, and pulling the toes to you. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Exhale. And release the other side. Deep breath and exhale and hinge, toes to you, chest up, tailbone back. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Exhale. And release. Now bringing the feet together. It's called a butterfly stretch. Your knees might be up here, they might be somewhere in between. That's okay, wherever they land, leave them there. Deep breath, and as you exhale, simply shift your body weight forward. It's a little bit of a hinge, but it's more of a shift. And then you feel the stretch inside your inner thighs. Inhale, and exhale, shift forward. One more time, deep breath. Exhale. And release. So sitting any way that you like, whatever feels comfortable to you. One wrist, a big circle, all the way around. And the other direction. Now the same arm crosses the chest and hold, pressing the shoulder down and release. Again, press in and hold. Same side, ear to shoulder, pushing the opposite shoulder down and hold. Deep breath, exhale and hold. And let the head go. The other arm goes out. Rotate in one direction, exaggerating the turn. And the other side all the way around. Now bring the arm across the chest, pushing the shoulder down. Chest is up high. Release, inhale and exhale. And still staying on the side. Taking the ear over to the shoulders, you push your opposite shoulder down. Deep breath. Exhale. Hold. And let the head go. Arms forward, open nice and wide. We call these chest openers. Feeling the stretch in the chest and shoulders. One more time. Now convert this into a virtual hug from me to you. Chin goes down. Release, open, and the other direction. And release. Shoulders come up, back, and around. Thank you so much for joining me in today's class. Go out there, make sure you're drinking plenty of water throughout the day, and of course, keep the body moving. Until next time, bye for now.